gotta get down with it or get lost. You gotta get down with it or get lost. 'Cause we know how to get the best compost. Naitauba is a small island in Fiji. We grow enough food to feed everyone.
Over the past 2 years, we tried a number of approaches to make the quantity of compost needed for self-sufficient food production here on Naitauba. This video shows how we make compost now. To make compost, you need mushy organic materials, or garbage, and woody organic materials. Some say a small amount of soil is also needed, but we found this not to be the case. For woody organic materials, we cut grass and dry it. We also use trimmings from flowers, trees, and bushes.
That be it.
Here we cut the flower bush trimmings to the size needed for composting. We tried higher tech ways of doing this, but the selle or cane knife worked better. When we get more garbage, we add one or more layers to our newest pile of compost. Our starter compost pile is a stall with a concrete floor and permanent roof. This contains the composting materials and keeps out rainwater and mud. We add layers to this pile until the bin is full. It's a layer cake with a woody material on the bottom so air can get in. Then alternating layers of food scrap garbage and woody material. We have leveled the starter pile and are ready to add a layer of garbage. The garbage adds nitrogen, a key element used by plants to grow large and healthy.
Use organic materials from our mushy garbage. That's how you get your nitrogen. You gotta get down with it or get lost. You gotta get down with it or get lost. 'Cause we know how to get the best compost.
Next we add a layer of flower bush cuttings. This gives woody, carbon-containing material to combine with the nitrogen from the garbage and hold it in a form that plants can use. The biochemistry of the cutting leaves balances out the garbage. The loose layer of air permeates the pile, thus supplying microorganisms with the oxygen needed to compost the organic materials.
Organic materials are another element for this beautiful compost pile. And this is how you get the carbon in the mix. And that's when the boys start to smile. You gotta get down with it or get lost. You gotta get down with it or get lost. 'Cause we know how to get the best compost.
We continue to add layers of garbage and woody material until we have used up the garbage from the two villages. Then we add a final layer of dried grass to put a lid on the pile.
Keep the pile so hot. You know the maggots don't stand a chance. But if the flies get too smart, well, we have a little solution. We use the frog patrol to do the fly control. We use the toad patrol to do the fly
keep piles hot enough to control flies and to fully compost the ingredients. We turn the piles every week or two. Here we will be turning a 1-month-old pile and the newest pile, while combining these two piles into one new pile. First, we take half of the old pile, move it to a new location, and then make it the bottom of a sandwich. Next, the middle of the compost sandwich comes from removing the newer pile from the stall. The steam indicates that the pile is hot.
With the steam coming out, you know the compost is cooking. When the steam is arising, oh man, it's so good looking.
Finally, the last half of the 1-month-old pile is placed on top to complete our compost sandwich. This gives us a full-size compost pile.
You gotta get down with it or get lost. You gotta get down with it or get lost. 'Cause we know how to get the best compost.
The pile is a little dry for the biological processes needed, so we wet it down. The pile will take 3 months to mature, during which time it will be turned a number of times. The turning will mix the sandwich into more of a thoroughly mixed soup.
We know how to get